Yo, what's up guys? It's Darius, your friendly neighborhood fisherman, and today I have a fly tying tutorial. And I know probably like, where have the fishing videos been? But today actually it started snowing and it's been super cold, and I've been down at the river a couple times and I just can't find the fish. I probably started going out deep. I couldn't see any signs of life besides plants, and I can't catch plants for you guys. So today I decided to start giving you guys some fly tying tutorials because I actually started fishing with the fly. And so this week I'm going to focus on a trout fly, and just a simple caddis pattern works phenomenal everywhere, from lakes to streams to rivers. Anywhere there's trout, and if they're hitting the surface, they're gonna hit this caddis. It is not sure if this is deer hair or elk hair, but just deer elk hair caddis. And so today, let's get into it. I am gonna tie a tan one. So the things I'm using today is this 8/0 tan thread. You can start with 6/0, or if you're new and you don't want to break your line too much, but you don't want to use heavy line, or since this is a dry fly, it will sink. And I've got tan hair, and you can use a variety of dubbings. Since today I'm going more natural, I'm going to go with this light Cahill tan dubbing. So first thing you want to do is take a thread and dress it. You just wrap it, hold in excess line. This is what keeps your line secure, and so it doesn't just unwrap. Just wrap it. It doesn't have to be neat or anything like that. This is just so the slippery hook, you cover that so you give something for your dubbing and your other stuff to hold on to grip onto. And normally I just pulled that line off. That normally doesn't happen. It was a little frayed and stuff. So I have all this, the thread to the back of the hook, and first thing you do is you take out your dubbing, just a little pinch of it. Take some line or some thread, pull it out, and hold your dubbing against the line. With 2 fingers, you just spin it right on there, so it kind of wraps around the line just like that. Slide up a little bit, and then you just wrap. And the hook I'm using today is I believe an 8/0 dry fly hook. Normally I'll go smaller, smaller hook, but since I am trying to show it on camera, I went a little bigger. So that means I'll need to use a little bit more dubbing. Shouldn't take that long. Just spin it on, and then wrap it on. I know you can tie elk hairs in multiple different colors. You can tie it in gray, tan like I have, even orange. I've orange or red, which I've caught some trout on those. And now up here I still have about maybe a little less than 1/3 of the hook left before the eye, and that will be good. And now it's when you switch and get your hair. So got a little stacker right there, and you want to just cut off not too much, but just enough that'll stand up nice and not overcrowd. Take some experience to pick out how much you need. Just throw it in the stacker. This will get all the tips straightened up. Pick up the hair off the floor. This will get the tips all straightened up. See how they're all nice and straight. Grab them by the tips. Oh, the other ends are not. And then I hold it on, and I want it where the tips are just barely past the bend of the hook, and then you pinch the whole fly with the other. Oh, I forgot to say that. You want your thread at the front, a little bit back, but hold it on there, tips a little bit past bend, and then you take one, just start cranking it down a little bit. You want these ends sticking up front. It might want to spin on you. That's why you want to take some, just keep wrapping, hold them forward. Grab these. You want to keep holding on so they don't spin underneath. So now I'm going to grab all of it, hold it back, and take some wraps to the front. And now I'm going to leave all that excess on there for now. And now you are done tying it. Let's see if I have the other tool here. Yes, I do. So there's multiple ways that you can tie off on the fly. The way I started is you take a ballpoint pen and you just make one wrap around the front of it. You stick the tip right over the hook and you just slide it on. You can do that. Or the way that I've started doing is the whip finisher, or more secure. You just take this little hook and hook it on it, and then there's this little divot that you wrap around, and you hold your line right by the eye of the hook, and you just take this and you just wrap it around 5 times or so, and then you slide it up, pull this right through there, and you slide it down. I mean, might break like that, but good thing I did those other ones. Now it's still secure, but did a couple too many spins on it. But I always want some head cement. Some cheap head cement is actually nail polish, clear nail polish. Since a lot of fly tying materials have gotten super expensive recently, or not just recently, it's always been pretty expensive for as long as I've been fly tying. But yep, then you can cut off your line once you have it properly secured, and now you go and you get to become a hairstylist for your fly. So just grab the excess chunk, not the ends that you cut from the skin off, not the pointy ends, but the dull flat ends. Just grab them, and then I go about a 45-degree angle off of this hook, going back towards the end. Just cut it, throw that away, and then you might still have some of these extra stuff right there that you can just go around and cut off. And if you really want, you can probably cut this guy a mohawk, whatever you want. And so then you've got it right there. I always like flip, since I've got a spinning vise, always like spinning it on top, and then on where all this thread is, that's holding down all your hair. Add to secure it more and make it where we'll be able to catch a lot more fish. Just more head cement. And that'll do for the elk or caddis, deer hair caddis fly, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, there's other ways you can tie. You can maybe add in some wire, some different dubbing, some more flashy stuff, whatever. Add your own things to it. I actually have a stimulator that's caught a whole bunch of fish, and it just has a pair of legs on there. And not much different than this. This is a good starting fly, good solid go-to fly for me. But now I'm going to talk about videos in the future and stuff. So I'm probably going to resort more to fly tying videos, because this is my specialty, what I like to do. I might go through, see if I have some footage that I can scrap together every now and then and throw you guys a little mashup fishing video. But so comment down below what species of fish you want me to talk about. Like if you say, like for instance, panfish, I can maybe talk about. If you want flies, comment flies. If you want like lures and stuff, I can just look through my stuff and talk about my setups for panfish, crappie, trout, bass. I mean, even if you want me to talk about surf perch, I've done that a little bit. Maybe even want me to research a type of fish, like want me to look up like salmon or steelhead. I could maybe look at techniques for that or whatever, catfish or stuff. So you guys comment below what you want me to talk about, what flies you want me to make, just stuff like that. Just tell me what you want. So that will do it for today's video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. I want to expand this channel, just start growing so I can do way more stuff. And as always, hit the like button. From me to you, tight lines. Peace.